Your boy is tired of being in the house. I'm tired of being on lockdown. I need some fresh air. So we're gonna go for a drive. And don't worry, I'm still gonna be on quarantine. Still gonna be isolated. I'm just gonna be isolated inside of the car. So stay tuned. I'm gonna be telling you 5 things that I hate about this car. Coming right up. I am about 30-35 minutes away from my house, so it's not too far, but I kind of wish that there was something that's a little closer, something like an open space like this, somewhere I can vlog, come up here and just do like different stuff, you know, because right now this is perfect. Like literally there's nobody up here because this is a parking garage. I wouldn't say it's abandoned right now. It's abandoned because the mall's closed because of the coronavirus and everything that's going on, but literally like this space right here is perfect. Guys, you can see like somebody already come up here and had their fun, so like literally this is perfect. So let's get into it. So here are 5 things that I hate about this car. So the first, the first 3 is going to be kind of like personal, something that I hate, and who knows, maybe there's somebody out there who thinks the same thing, but the last 2 are for sure just something that Ford did not think about when they made this car, and I'm pretty sure there are a ton of people out there that agree with me. And I'm sorry if these clips are going to be a little bright. I did have to turn up the ISO because it's kind of like a little gloomy outside. There's not really any sun, so I turned up the ISO so you guys can actually see a little bit better. So number 5 is coming in at the dome light. Ford, what in the world? So this is a dome light for the passenger seat in the back. Now your typical vehicle would have buttons right here so that if the passenger ever needs their dome light, boom, light shines on them, they can see wherever they need to see, right? So Ford thought it was a good idea to not put buttons on here but put a light, right? So now we jump over here on the passenger, or not passenger, but the driver's side. So this button right here is going to be for all the dome lights to come on. So as you can see, you got the driver's side, passenger side, and you have the back side, right? And the thing is, like, when you press that button, it's not just this one that comes on, like that one comes on too. So technically there isn't a button that controls the back dome lights for the passengers in the back. And Ford, like, that was a terrible design. Now let's get in the front for this one. Next is going to be the sunroof. Check this out, guys. So we're gonna, and the compressors are gonna come on, so kind of disregard the noise, but we're gonna let the sunroof back, right? So first we're gonna let it down, and then we're gonna put it down. We're gonna put it back. Let's actually go up top so you can see this a little better. That's how much sunroof that Ford gave you. What in the world? Why? If you're gonna make a sunroof, make a sunroof. Why are you gonna cut off some inches? Like, you have all this space that you can put the glass and you want to make it stop. Like, wow, what sense does that make? So you're telling me that this glass doesn't fit in the rest of the roof? Like, come on now. Why, Ford? Why? I don't understand it. So the next thing that I hate, which is going to come in at number, 3, because we're going from the least to the most hated. So the next one's coming in at number 3, and that's gonna be the passenger seat. What I hate about that is it is non-adjustable. The only thing that you can adjust is forward, back, and the back part of it. You can't adjust the seat going up or down. Look how tall my head is from the sunroof. I don't know how well you can see that on camera, but my head is literally almost touching the roof. Like, I'm 6 foot and it's literally almost touching the roof. Now obviously not all of my passengers are gonna be as tall as me, but I still don't like the fact that when I'm in my driver's seat, it's adjustable, so I can actually adjust it all the way down or all the way up. It actually adjusts high to low. But I hate how I'm low and then my passenger's sitting like way up here. Like, I'm down here like this, and even if my passenger is not as tall as I am, they're still sitting like way over here because the seat doesn't adjust. I absolutely hate that. And this one's coming in at number 2. Remember, we're going from least to greatest, so this one's number 2. And I know that there is a lot of people out there that can agree with me. Ford, why would you put an 8-inch screen inside this car and not include a backup camera? Why would you do that? Like, I can see like not putting a backup camera but putting backup sensors, but there's literally nothing in here. There's no backup camera, there's no backup sensors. Like, I would rather have a backup sensor than backup camera, because I mean, I don't really need to see where I am backing up at, but I would like to hear how close I am to the objects behind me. So coming in at number 1 that I hate most about this car, it is the Sony sound system. So I know all my ST bros out there that actually have the Sony sound system in their ST can agree with me that the system is honestly not the best. The reason being is because Ford thought it was a brilliant idea to actually include the volume into the factory amplifier. So that's what that whole like protective unit system, whatever they want to call it, is actually controlled, and it's in the amplifier itself. And the thing is, like, if you try to upgrade it, it's almost more trouble than what it's worth. Obviously from the person that's actually doing it. Again, Ford included the volume into the factory amplifier. So if you try to remove that, you're gonna need some type of digital interface to talk to the amplifier and the unit so that you can actually retain your volume. And it's honest, it's like, it's one big mess that Ford honestly didn't think about, and it's like terrible. Like the car has terrible volume. That's basically what I'm trying to get at. So those are the 5 things that I hate about this car, but like I tell you guys all the time, like, I love this car regardless. No matter what car that I get, this car will always hit home because of the fact that it was my first. This was literally the car that I learned how to drive stick on, the car that I learned how to work on. Everything that you guys see, every video that you see on this channel, I did myself. Like every modification that I've done myself, obviously with the help of my friends. But everything has their pros and cons, as you guys can see. I came inside this parking garage just to hear how loud these pops are. You guys ready for this? Let's hear it. That's awesome. So it was definitely nice getting out of the house because I've actually run out of stuff to do. I'm trying to keep myself busy because I don't really want to go day by day just laying around, not doing anything in the house. So I'm trying my best to keep myself busy, even if it means like just grabbing my keys and going on a little drive. Not necessarily getting out anywhere, because at the same time, like, you do want to make sure that you're staying safe, because they did order everybody to stay in the house and quarantine. But I actually live around a lot of back roads, so even if that means grabbing my keys and going on a little drive, I'm down to do it. I don't normally have that snap, crackle, pop tune on, because at times it is a little bit too much, and there are times like you don't really want to cause attention. It's pretty loud. Like, even if it doesn't, like, it's loud in the car, so I know it's loud outside. And you never know, like, I don't know, you just, obviously the biggest fear with having that on is cops, and you just never know. And we're back at home. Turn the light on. Will always and forever love the stance of this car. Always.
I've been really trying, baby. Trying to hold back this feeling for so long. And if you feel like I feel, baby, then come on. Oh, come on. Woo.